guys, welcome or welcome back. It's Buttercup here and you are joining me for yet another hunt in the Paldea region. I don't know why I said it like that. I guess I was feeling extra spicy. I don't know. Either way, we are here for the shiny TINKATUFF reaction. Now, I have been on a grind with Gen 9 shiny Pokemon. You guys know it. I feel like I'm telling you guys about it every time you check in with me lately. I have been trying to get as many of the Gen 9 shiny Pokemon as I possibly can. I kind of took a bit of a break from Scarlet and Violet in the past couple months and I was working mostly on sword hunts if I'm being totally honest, but after Nikolai, I kind of wanted to fill out my Gen 9 shiny decks a little bit. Kind of having a bit of a break from the game has made me want to come back to it, and I have just been feeling like my luck has been coming back, which is so awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, the TINKATUFF line is one I've been meaning to start for quite a while. I think the lore there is really cool, like the beef that it has with Corviknight is kind of interesting. I sort of like when Pokemon does that sort of thing between Pokemon, so it's pretty cool. It kind of has like 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒏𝒚 and Zangoose vibes, which I can appreciate that. Now, before I get into the reaction, I want to let you guys know I will have my shiny hunting playlist down in the description as always, so if you want to check out any of my past reactions, that one will be down there. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like as it really helps out the channel, and if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing. I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future, so I would appreciate that so much. As always, I appreciate all the support you guys give me and the channel. You guys are the best. But before I ramble on for too long, I'm gonna cut myself off there. Let's go ahead and jump into the shiny reaction. Shiny, shiny TINKATUFF, let's go! I was actually a little worried I wasn't gonna notice this one. Shiny TINKATUFF with the copper hammer. That is such a cool design. Oh my gosh, I love it. I actually got a little bit of inspiration to go for TINKATUFF because of our recent Corviknight hunt that we did a little while ago, a couple of weeks ago now. And I was like, you know, I've been meaning to do a bit of hunting back in Scarlet and Violet again. I've been wanting to work on a few targets that are from this game. And after Corviknight, I was like, TINKATUFF or anything from like the Tinkaton line I thought would be a really good solid choice to go after. So this is actually really cool. Shiny TINKATUFF. Where's it gone? Has it run away? No, it hasn't. Well, let's see if I can coax this thing out into the light so then we can get our checks here. I'm definitely gonna try. Okay, it's gonna run at us. And there we go. Shiny TINKATUFF. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. I actually really like the shiny on this. Now, I think initially when I heard about TINKATUFF, I remember people were talking about it in a stream and they were talking about how like it's just the hammer that changes, and I was a bit like, oh, okay. So it kind of reminds me a little bit of Kamala, you know, how that one changes just the log and people kind of are like, oh, well, maybe that's the Pokemon. I think it can be done really well if they choose the right option. And I think with this one, the fact that they made TINKATUFF's kind of hammer thing look rusted in that, I actually really like it. I feel like it adds a lot of character. It makes it look very coppery, which I think is awesome. I believe that there is lore about, let me actually, you know what, before I get into it, I think I'm going to go with the heal ball for TINKATUFF. I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to go for a luxury ball just because of like the rusty look of the hammer, but I think overall a heal ball is going to be probably the best match. I mean, I don't dislike the dream ball either, but I mean, I think for this one, I'm going to save the dream ball and go for a heal ball. But I believe that the lore with this is that TINKATUFF has like a rivalry with Corviknight, so then something to do with like the color changing to be like shiny Corviknight. There we go, we caught it. That's so awesome. Another first ball. What is going on? I feel like I'm getting super lucky with first ball catches at the moment. Maybe that's just me and I'm misremembering, but either way, that's super cool. TINKATUFF has been added to your party. Ah, the fairy steel type is really awesome. Isn't this the first fairy steel type that we've had? Like this line? If I remember correctly, I believe that's the case, and it's so cool. Like, what a cute Pokemon. I kind of have slept on this line, to be completely honest with you, from Gen 9. I like them a lot. I don't know. Maybe I need to do, like, one day, if I ever end up doing some kind of Nuzlocke in Scarlet and Violet, maybe I could have something to do with TINKATUFF and the team, but who knows? It'll be a little while before I get into any Nuzlocks, because you guys know my my battling in Pokemon is it's atrocious. But let's go ahead and have a look at this thing in the overworld, because I really like this cutie. I think TINKATUFF is a very cute Pokemon. And I like the shiny a lot. I was actually worried I would struggle to spot it with the lighting and stuff and being zoomed out and that. I was like, oh, if it's in the shadow, am I going to see it? But no, I think I could catch that pretty much right away. And oh gosh, it's so cool. It gives me a little bit of like steampunk, like the vibe of like the shiny with the hammer like that. I just think it's really cool. So I'm glad to finally cross the shiny off the list before that other TINKATUFF comes over and tries to take us out. It is time now for a nature guess. Oh my gosh, okay. So for TINKATUFF, I'm not really sure what I was thinking right off the bat. A lot of the time these days when I try to go for a nature guess, I just sort of go for the first thing that pops in my head. Nothing popped in my head right away for this one, just a shiny hammer. So I think looking at it right now, I want to say that it's going to be bold nature. That's just sort of what I'm feeling right now. I guess I'm going to go with bold. So let's go ahead and do the check in 3, 2, 1, and it's Jolly. Hey, wasn't the last shiny we got Jolly as well? I think it was. I think our last shiny. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure our last shiny that we got was Jolly as well. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. Okay. Shiny Jolly TINKATUFF. No mark, sadly, but that's okay because I've been just wanting to do this hunt for so long. Like I said, I am making it my mission to get a good portion of the Paldea shiny decks done. So this is another one crossed off the list, and I think it looks so good. It's such a cute Pokemon. Like I said, I've kind of underappreciated this Pokemon this gen, so it's nice to show it a little bit of love now. And here we are in Pokemon Picnic with our adorable shiny. As I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it just because of the fact that only the hammer changed, but I think it's actually a really cool change. I don't know, I'm a big fan of it turning rusty. It kind of, like I said, gives me a little bit of the steampunk vibe. I think what I was trying to say earlier was that I think there's lore to do with the shiny changing to do with the hammer and shiny Corviknight, because apparently they use the hammer to like take out the Corviknight, but I'm not 100% on that. I'm gonna have to look it up now that I've got this shiny. I feel like I'm kind of completing a little legend here in the game, which is kind of cool. But once again, super stoked to be adding this shiny to the shiny living decks that we're working on at the moment. It is really cool. And I mean, you know, it's up to you if you want to classify this as a pink or an orange shiny. I don't really know. Either way, I think it looks great. Now, before I wrap up the video, I want to let you guys know I will have my shiny playlist down in the description. So if you want to check out any of my past reactions, I will have that one down below. If you do like this video, maybe consider leaving a like, as it really helps out the channel. And if you haven't, maybe consider subscribing, as I plan to bring you guys plenty more Pokemon videos in the near future. As always, you guys are all awesome. I hope you all take care. Wishing you all the best of luck in your own shiny hunts, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!